Let's start with the foundation of the K-pop industry, the training system. While the idea of training for stardom might sound exciting, the reality is far more intense. Many idols start training as young as 10 or 11 years old, dedicating their entire adolescence to grueling schedules filled with singing, dancing, language lessons, and even media training. Idols like Ji-yo from Twice and many more. But you know what's the worst part? Most trainees never debut. They can spend years in this system only to be cut if the company decides they don't fit the group. For those who do debut, the pressure to succeed is immense, and failure is not an option. This system has been criticized for exploiting young hopefuls and treating them as disposable commodities. Example, most of these 5th gen should be in school right now. In K-pop, image matters just as much, if not more, than talent. Idols are often expected to comply to impossibly high beauty standards, from having a specific body type to maintaining flawless skin and features. Many idols face pressure to undergo plastic surgery, and extreme dieting is common in the industry.
Some idols have spoken out about these expectations, one of the worst cases being Momo from Twice and her ice diet. These standards aren't just damaging to the idols themselves, they also influence fans, especially younger ones, who see these unattainable images and compare themselves to them.
This affected me when I was new in K-pop. Even though I am already skinny, I wanted to be skinnier, which led me to do dangerous things. Mental health is a growing concern in K-pop. The pressure to maintain a perfect image, combined with relentless schedules and constant scrutiny, has taken a toll on many idols. Tragically, we've lost talented artists like SHINee's Jonghyun, FX's Sully, and Kara's Guhara, and more recently Moonbin, who struggled with mental health issues exacerbated by the industry's demands and cyberbullying. And I truly hope all those fans really get the karma they deserve. While discussions about mental health have become more open in recent years, the stigma still lingers. Many companies fail to provide adequate support for their artists, leaving them to face these struggles alone. This is a conversation that needs to happen, not just within the industry, but among fans as well, which many of them avoid if it doesn't concern their faves. Another issue in K-pop is the lack of creative freedom for many idols. Most K-pop groups are controlled by their agencies, which decide everything from the music and concepts to the way idols present themselves. While some artists like BTS and IU have gained creative control over their work, this is far from the norm. For many idols, the dream of becoming a star comes with the reality of being micromanaged by their company. They're expected to follow strict rules, and any deviation could lead to punishment or worse, termination. This raises questions about how much autonomy idols truly have over their careers, which can sometimes lead to bland music, as the idols have no part in the process. While K-pop fandoms are known for their passion and dedication, there's also a darker side to this culture. Sasaeng fans, for example, invade idols' privacy by following them to their homes, airports, or even hotels. These extreme behaviors not only endanger idols but also raise concerns about fan boundaries. Then there's the issue of fan wars. Social media platforms often become battlegrounds where fans argue and attack each other over their favorite groups. This toxic behavior not only creates division but also detracts from the positive aspects of fandom culture, which we often don't see. What about the money? You'd think K-pop idols with their global fame are raking in the cash, but that's not always the case. Many idols are stuck in slave contracts, where they make little to no profit from their work, as most of the revenue goes to their company. Some groups even go into debt trying to pay back the costs of their training and production.
While there have been efforts to improve these conditions, like the Fair Trade Commission in Korea regulating contracts, exploitation is still a significant problem, especially for smaller groups and rookie idols.
Another ongoing issue in K-pop is cultural appropriation. From inappropriate use of traditional clothing and hairstyles to misrepresentation of other cultures, K-pop has faced criticism for borrowing elements without understanding their significance. At the same time, the industry has struggled with representation. Non-Korean idols, particularly those from Southeast Asia or African descent, often face discrimination both within the industry and from fans. While K-pop is celebrated for its global appeal, these issues highlight the need for greater cultural awareness and inclusivity, which we won't be seeing for a long time because we all know South Korea is one of the most conservative and racist countries to ever exist. They like the appeal of other cultures but not the people of those cultures. Finally, let's address overwork. K-pop idols are known for their packed schedules, often juggling album promotions, world tours, variety shows, and brand endorsements all at once. This relentless pace has led to many idols collapsing from exhaustion or suffering from long-term health problems. The industry's obsession with productivity comes at a cost, not just to the idol's physical health, but to their emotional well-being as well. Fans have increasingly called for companies to prioritize rest and recovery for their artists. Some recent examples include ENHYPEN, TXT, and many more. Twice and Stray Kids used to be one of the prime examples of this, but now their case is much better than before, and I hope the same for all these other groups. K-pop isn't just about the music, it's a complex industry with incredible highs and devastating lows. While we celebrate the artistry and joy it brings, we can't ignore the challenges and issues that persist behind the scenes. By having these conversations, we can push for a better, healthier industry for the idols we admire and the fans who support them. But that's a conversation many fans are not ready for. What do you think? Are there any issues in K-pop that I forgot to mention? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of K-pop. See you next time, peasants.